Hey guys, welcome back. Well, today's video, I'm comparing two handbags that I feel like I've gotten a lot of questions about recently because I have bought a new bag and a lot of people are comparing these two. And I know for myself, I was comparing the two as well. So we're talking about the Siena PM and the Bandolier 25, both from Louis Vuitton. And this is my newest one here, and when I was comparing the two, I was thinking about getting Louis Vuitton Speedy B25, but in the Damier Ebene print. And basically what I wanted was an everyday kind of mid-size bag, not too big because I have Neverfulls and other bigger bags that, you know, you don't mind getting wet. It's just kind of your go-to for anything kind of bag. So I thought I would compare the two because they are very similar in size and it may help you in deciding. Now, when I first purchased this bag, I saw it in person when I was in St. Thomas over Christmas, and I may have purchased it then. I went in the store to buy a Neverfull GM in the monogram, but they only had this bag in the MM size. So I tried it on and I thought, you know what, it was just a tad too big for me, I thought. So I was like, you know, I'll just wait until I can get a PM. Of course, they were sold out online at the time, so I had to wait just a few weeks. So I've had this bag for a few weeks now and I'm loving it. It's definitely everything I wanted in a bag, and I do not regret picking this over the Speedy B25 in the Damier Ebene, and I will show you why and list kind of the measurements and how they are similar and how they differ. In the description box below, I will put the exact measurements for each just so you can exactly see. So I do have the strap for this one, it's inside the bag, but just looking at them, you can see they are very, very similar in size. Height, width, everything. I think that's why people kind of wonder which they should get between the two, because they are very similar. They are both top handle bags with a removable adjustable strap. And again, whether you're thinking about it in this print, which is the only print this comes in, or you're thinking about the Speedy B in the Damier Ebene print, I'll just give you my reasons why I picked this one. One, when I saw the two side by side, right away my husband was like, oh, that one looks better. So as you can see, this one has, you know, it's just a little more dressed up, if you will. I would say they're still both casual bags, I feel like. And the Damier Ebene print, if you guys have followed my channel, all you guys know is my favorite. It's just kind of what I gravitate towards. So it does have the pleat in the front, and it does have the leather. This is the coated leather where it says Louis Vuitton Paris on the front and the back, and it is pleated on the both front and back. So that gives it like a little bit, you know, dressier feel right off. This one does have little tabs right here as well. And as far as the bottom, it does not have any feet, but you can see it is like a separate piece of canvas where the Speedy B is one piece front to back. So this is like kind of a little bit more structured piece. So just to give you an example, remember the Speedy is all one piece. So it can sag. So if I push on it, it's filled, but you can see it has a little bit more movement. So something to consider maybe if you don't like the sag and you don't want to put like a purse organizer in it, this one is definitely a little more structured. However, it's not stiff though at the bottom, and it's not stiff at the top because as you can see, it's very tapered kind of up here. So when you're wearing it crossbody, it lays against you very well. So to me, the bottom does not bother me. However, in the MM size, I thought it stuck out a little too big. And again, the MM was just a little bit too big for me. So as far as, you know, the way the straps attach and everything, it's pretty much the same. We'll get into the opening of the bag because I feel like that is the major difference and kind of game changer between these two. So as you can see, this one kind of has like a little bit of an indent here. It's not just, you know, straight across. So when you unzip it and open it, it has a much bigger opening. Have a receipt in there sticking out. So you can see there's still a lot of room at the top. This one does have one large slip pocket over here and two smaller over here. But I mean, look how big that mouth is. I mean, it really opens up, and that's not even me stretching it. That's just how it naturally will open. So to me, getting in and out of this bag is great. So as far as the Speedy, so when you open it, and it has the double zip where this one just has the single. So this is what it just naturally looks like sitting. And then when you open it, you know, it's like a little bit harder to get into because it doesn't, you know, open as wide. And that's the thing a lot of people talk about with the Speedy B25 in particular, is that the opening is not quite as big. And that'll be the same whether it's the bandolier or just the regular version. So you can see it's not quite as big, the opening. Let me see if I can just, there you go. So you can already see that's a huge, huge difference. I've never found this real troublesome to get in and out of, but like just for instance, putting my hand in here. So just putting my hand in here is not quite as easy as this one. It definitely rubs on the side of the zipper a little bit. And as far as pockets and things, this one just has the one slip pocket inside. So again, this gives you an idea of the opening, of just, you know, what it looks like. So this is about as far as I'd like to, you know, try to get it open. And as far as putting things in one or the other, honestly, I could show you that, but they hold pretty much the same. I would say this one maybe holds a little bit more as far as height. So as far as getting in and out, I just unzip it and you can see how easy this opens. So really easy to get in and out, and it opens, you know, nice and wide all the way over. So no problem at all getting into it. So as for the Speedy, when I open it, this is what it looks like and getting in and out of. Again, no real problem. It just doesn't open quite as wide. And you can see when you open it this way, it comes together on the sides a little where the other one does not. So again, you know, pretty easy to get in and out of. This is what they both look like on. As far as both of them, when you wear them crossbody, I feel like they feel kind of the same because they both, again, as you can see, it kind of is tapered in right here with the pleats. I feel like that just hits against your body nicely. I feel like the Speedy does the same because on one side, like it'll just kind of mesh into your body. So, because you can see, you know, it's kind of tapered like this as well. So I feel like they feel pretty much the same as far as the width and everything. So basically it kind of just comes down to, this one's a little bit more slouchy, this one's slightly more structured and with the pleats. So it basically just comes down to, see, like I could put my hand under here and it's not going anywhere. I have my hand under here and you can see it kind of folds in. So it really just depends kind of on the look you're going for and what you like. I would say they're both casual. This is maybe a little more casual. Not again that this is dressy. I just like it because it's different. Sure, you see it a little bit on Instagram, but it's not like you see a ton of this bag. So that's what I like about it. It's about like $250 more or so for this one. Again, because there's just a little bit different detail that goes into it. As far as the strap, the one on the Speedy is a little bit wider, you can see. So if that's something, I do feel like this one's slightly more comfortable because it is a little bit more narrow, even being the coated leather, and it's a little stiff still since I just got it. I feel like it's maybe a little more comfortable for me, but not that the Speedy is uncomfortable, but just so you can kind of see. There you go. There's about the difference in width for the strap. So I hope you guys found that helpful. Again, I just wanted to kind of show you some of the main comparisons, and I didn't, again, put what's in one into another because they pretty much hold the same. If you guys have any more questions that I didn't answer, you know, anything specific, definitely leave me a comment below. And again, I hope you found this helpful. If you're not already subscribed, please do so you don't miss any future videos, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.